Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishna. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagdatmanandaji's inspiring book, Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 5, Transformation Through Prayer. Swami Adbhutanandaji, or Latu Maharaj, was a great direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. Though he did not have formal education, he had attained supreme wisdom. Here we get a glimpse of Latu Maharaj's spiritual greatness. He will respond to your call. God will respond to your call. Swami Adbhutananda was a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, at whose feet he sat. He listened to Sri Ramakrishna's words of wisdom and served him sincerely. He was originally an illiterate, rustic boy, Latu, but was second to none in austerity, sacrifice, renunciation, self-surrender, and devotion to the great master. His spiritual attainment was akin to a miracle in accordance with his name Adbhuta, meaning wonder. After the passing away of Sri Ramakrishna, Latu Maharaj spent his time wholly in prayer and meditation. He could explain the essence of scriptures very clearly. The words of this enlightened soul could clear doubts even in the most agnostic mind and instill in it devotion to God. Swami Adbhutananda, or Latu Maharaj, spent his last days in Benares, Varanasi, the holy seat of God. One day, Adbhutanandaji was talking to his disciples about God and spiritual life. Suddenly, he stopped his speech, looked in a particular direction and said, "Oh, you are saluting from there only. I had told you to pay us a visit. Never mind." And then continued his discourse. The devotees were surprised and said, "Maharaj, whom did you address?" "Oh, I only responded to that devotee of Kolkata," said the Swami, and narrated the story. A few days before, a devotee from Calcutta had come on some business to Banaras, Varanasi. He had met Adbhutananda, paid his respects, and had promised to meet him again before returning to his native place, Calcutta. But owing to unforeseen circumstances, he had to return home earlier. He forgot to meet the Swami. But before boarding the train, he offered his salutations to the Swami mentally and asked for forgiveness for his lapse. When Adbhutanandaji was speaking to his disciples at a place about 4 miles from the railway station, he had received the devotees' prayers and responded in the same manner as cited above. What else is to be said to prove that the sincere call or prayer of a devotee is heard and answered? One day, a gentleman named Vibhuti Babu, while talking to his elders in Benares, spoke disdainfully about the Lord Vishwanath temple. "What? Lord Shiva resides there? It is only an illusion and a blind belief." In the evening, Vibhuti Babu went to see Adbhutanandaji. As soon as he approached the Swami, his voice thundered, "How stupid! What spiritual exercises have you done to realize the presence of Lord Vishwanath, the Lord of the universe? Do you have the purity and longing which are necessary to realize God?" Vibhuti Babu was surprised. He regretted his words of doubt, prostrated humbly before Adbhutananda, who smiled as if he did not know anything. "Go to the Vishwanatha temple," Latu Maharaj said. "Offer worship and bring the prasada." A holy man who had touched the feet of God could hear the prayers of a devotee from a distance, could understand the doubts of another, Will not God, who is all-knowing, all-powerful, and all-pervading, hear our prayers? Swami Jagdatmanji says, will He be deaf to the call of devotion? Certainly He will respond to our prayers, said Adbhutanandaji, Latu Maharaj. In this regard, Latu Maharaj Adbhutanandaji himself narrated to a devotee his experience at Puri. Latu Maharaj narrates, this temple at Puri, Jagannath temple at Puri, is charged with the presence of God. Depending on their devotion, God grants His devotees His grace. I too offered my sincere prayer. O Lord Jagannatha, show me your blessed divine form which made Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, shed tears of joy. God responded to my prayer. Latu Maharaj says, He does hear all our prayers. Swami Adbhutananda said, we may deceive others, but can we ever deceive God? He added, honesty, selflessness, and gentleness qualify an individual to enter the realm of spirituality. He used to say, those who strive for the welfare of others without any selfishness get the grace of God. His Guru, Sri Ramakrishna, used to say, God can hear the footsteps of even an ant. Won't He then hear your prayers? When your yearning is ripe, He is sure to hear your voice. Swami Jagdatmanji concludes, when your yearning is ripe, God is sure to hear and respond to your prayers. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.